Nice moves. We just washed it away, and here it comes again. The Black Tide is really no joke.
Light up the dark.
The waters end here. The one you seek is beyond this point.
At last. I can meet with Her Majesty Saridra. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand. The second thing to note, only
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
well, experience is a good thing. Duck's Goldweaver.
It's you.
You know them? Good.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty?
To avoid any misunderstanding, the Imperator decreed. The Deliverer, come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
I had no intention of fighting. So remember, don't thank me.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and
As you wish.
White-haired swordmaster? So, how...
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments. Is that correct?
How is this possible?
He got it.
Yes, but
You must listen to me, but do not seek him out. I will tell you the truth, and you will understand why the world must forsake, because I know both of you. The faith we all share will always. And so, the Lairs of Rock began through my old acquaintances. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, but the condition was this. I had to prove that my power. In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titan, but this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any cheering for the hero of the Yes, in that flick, I proved myself. I could do more than just wait until finally. But tell me, if that's truly the case. The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, worth it. Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your grief. After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself that day. Who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went in. I only remember a nymph. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Sometimes, but its choice couldn't change the futility. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burnings and my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought... cycle...
No. It's just the eons, paths.
I can't give you an exact...
Enough. I'm just expressing.
Fate is a strange thing.
If the... Too bad.
What's that supposed to...
Of course. Besides, of course...
I've already heard this...
Enough chit-chat. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help. Well, you've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past cycles.
You're already much luckier than the other students. Hold up. Keep your wits about you.
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down.
You sure do love... In the name of the Seven Sages, take my words back to a...
Oh my! I have some words for you. This is none of your
Core flame thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the grove with nothing but empty threats?
Not bad. Aw, don't cry now!
That was close. I'm out of here.
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning,
Sounds like you have a plan.
of course, but along the way.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
you going?
I don't know.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally...
You've arrived, Zagreus.
What do you know?
I'm running out of pity.
Say, if you ask me, no matter how strong.
134.
What?
This is the 134th one.
1,000.
Yes,
1,000 core flames.
I've come this far.
But someday you will.
Of course. But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawn.
You.
This
Fine. Assume this world holds a. Even so, I'll use my divine power to.
Bartolos!
Brat, if you got the guts. Can it be done? This little brat is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves.
For tomorrow!
Let me compensate you.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. So tear the sky! How absurd.
In my memories, their departure no longer stirs.
This reason core flame before...
I know. And then, driven by defiance, exactly like the countless...
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out, will you carve the trickery core flame?
That depends on your attitude.
Well, then no one can catch up to me.
Whether you believe me or...
All right, then.
Silence.
One-eyed boy. What do you...
Go, Cyphera. Give us... This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far for old time's sake. Your messiah complex has turned...
Of course. I've been wondering. Well, now I have the answer.
I don't want to argue anymore. Make your biggest effort to resist, even if it's futile, you.
Yes. Even if it is futile.
When I walk into the destruction ridden by the gods, with my own two legs. You... Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story!
And so, at the end, the traveler and the scholar fulfilled their fates once again. Or perhaps it wasn't just in the endless darkness, for no reason. Losses are a constant. Reduced to ashes. It happens in every journey. Always the same.
You don't look so good.
Even after going through one mighty...
Why do you sound so pleased?
Yeah. After that one and only time we walked side by side. Every time since. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra.
Interesting.
Never.
Then they died honorably. Worthy of the name, but there's still tenderness in you.
I remember that I was once human.
If you win, tell the Mighty Most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your...
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
Even though the dynasty is left with one day, you shall... Enough. You've probably... There's no way you'll...
I understand.
Step forward and face... I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance. Martyrs, behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun. And will not end till death.
It's time to temper myself. I can't let them down.
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish. Oh, glory. I salute you.
That's all I ever wanted.
So with some things. Empty shell. Hail the new dawn. So with some things. Georgia. Chaos. Empty shell. So with substance, all stars burn to ash. Feel the scorching hatred. The sun tear the sky. Empty shell. Is that all? One now.
If you can deliver. Use the flames of your fury to scorch your own.
Mighty Moose. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn. The curse of immortality!
Well fought. You may crown yourself. My blood. In your next life.
The 108,647. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed. The blaze was still not enough. Even if it meant burning this.
No matter how bright the sun is, moreover, a sun like that.
Golden blood. Only by
Allow me to ask.
24 million.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this.
No matter. As long as
I must refuse. As the I cannot watch you.
But this way, the path will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed. You are not the Phainon. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass.
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades.
How painful. I know I am not your match. Even Kephaline cannot shape all things, and it is precisely for this reason that I am the Hand of Shadow. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths.